Even though I love these two trucks with all my heart, one could argue these are the two ugliest trucks ever. And I have them side by side right now.
Welcome back to the channel. It is a really strange day today. We've got some gray stuff in the sky here. Not sure what it is. We're in Southern California here and we're not used to whatever this gray stuff is. And also there's something falling from the sky. It's wet, it's slightly acidic. It kind of tastes like iced tea a little bit. It's iced tea. Yeah, it's iced tea. It's iced tea. And we've got gray antimatter, subparticle, subspace. People are freaking out. That's just how it works here in SoCal. The drivers on the road are freaking out. No one knows what to do. It's another crazy hectic day here in SoCal. We are still reeling from the loss of our GT350. We are replacing that soon, and I'm gonna show you in a little bit what we're doing with that. This is why we're out here today. 1983 Ford full-size Bronco. Now, we showed this truck in an earlier episode when we went to ACT. This truck has bounced back and forth from my family to Salim at ACT. We have purchased and repurchased the vehicle from each other several times over because there were times when we thought we could finish the project. There were times when he thought he could finish the project. He wanted a 1983 Bronco. We wanted a 1983 Bronco. Lo and behold, here we are 12 years later, and this truck is back in our family. Now, over the years, we did some improvements. Our friend Salim did some improvements. We're not sure what to do with the truck at this point. Why? Because it's stuck in third gear. That truck is stuck in third gear. So this truck has been in my family for generations. Actually, we were original owners of this 1983 Ford full-size Bronco. And over the years, you know, we did take it off-roading. We did so many fun things with it. We used it as it was intended. It was really good to us until about the early 90s when the engine gave out and there was a domino effect. Everything started going wrong with this truck. The truck was showing signs of wear and tear. It was getting older. It did serve us well. Right around the early 90s is when the truck started bouncing back and forth between our friend Salim and us to try and repair it, to try and get a working engine and transmission in it. And literally, and I'm not kidding, for now going on the last 12 years, we have had so many issues getting this truck to run right. We did an engine swap. We had 3 different transmissions in there, which we'll go over later. The one thing that's held up well is the suspension. We did the Rancho 9000 suspension, just great. The truck rides amazing, but we cannot get the truck out of third gear. We have tried standalone computers, fast fuel injection system. We have tried everything. So for the last 2 decades or so, this truck has been bouncing back and forth between our friend Salim at ACT and us, trying to get this thing to work. We've worked on it, he's worked on it. It's one of those things where we figured between the experience of a professional mechanic and hot rod builder and between our experience with cars, we said, you know what, we can definitely get this working. We can't figure it out. And we've had projects come and go over the last 2 decades, much more complicated than this, and this one has still plagued us. The reason why this truck has taken so long to build is because we've been working on other projects over the years, and obviously life happens. So we've kind of put the truck aside, we work on it, we put it aside, we work on it, we give it to Salim, we work on it. It's just one of those projects. And if you're a car enthusiast and you work on your own cars or projects, you might know what I'm talking about. There's always that one project or that one car that just doesn't want to cooperate. I swear it tastes like iced tea.
Okay, we're gonna do this quick before we lose any more light. I'm gonna get the battery jumper hooked up to the Bronco and see if I can get you that cold start, let you know what that 351 sounds like.
Turn that on. All right, let's get everything turned on. We are connected. Sounds pretty good. That's a 351 out of a 1996 Bronco. Sounds pretty good. So as you can hear, we've got alarms going off in this car. Well, that one stopped. There's just the electrical is a mess. So this thing that is now a Frankenstein needs to be reworked into something that's much simpler. So besides getting it out of third gear, we still have a lot of work to do in the interior. All right, so we're just gonna cruise it here in the parking lot. I'm just gonna show you real quick. It's stuck in third gear. I don't even want to take it out on the road. It's just not safe right now. We're having some of the digital gauges not read out properly to us. So sometimes it looks like we don't have oil pressure. Sometimes it looks like we do. And we just haven't thoroughly gone through this truck yet to know what our friend did in that amount of time that he had it. So unfortunately, we have a lot left. Let's try that again. We have a lot left to uncover about this truck. Let me show you how it's stuck in third gear. As you can see, I'm giving it a ton of gas and it just does not want to go. I mean, it drives great and it feels great to drive, but it just there's no power, and it is definitely in third gear. And again, I don't want to take it on the road because it's just not safe, and the headlights aren't working properly right now. But even just taking it around one more time. Tires still in relatively good condition, but again, I'm not taking this on the street. Just not safe right now. Suspension feels great, brakes feel great. Yeah, see, it's just my glasses make the sunset so much better. Watch this. Oh, so much better. Look at that. Now, many years ago, we did find a donor Bronco. It was a 1996 Ford full-size Bronco that had a 351 in it. We took that motor out and put it in here, and we did design a custom transmission. I'm gonna show you that transmission in one of the upcoming videos and exactly how it was built. The problem is now we've got too much going on, and I think the new ECU and control pack that we have in that truck really screwed things up. The other problem, when we had other things going on and we let our friend kind of take control of the project and manage the project, is when we took that 1996 351 engine, that was an OBDI. Those are incredibly difficult to work on. No one wants to support that anymore. So we're stuck with a really bad situation. We may have to wind up pulling the engine, selling it, taking the proceeds of that, and maybe finding another donor engine. Coyote swap? Coyote swap it. That is where we're at with the 1983 Ford full-size Bronco right now. Yes, it is stuck in third gear, unfortunately, because that truck could be so much fun. It's got great on-road characteristics. It's set up for light off-road duty. Obviously, you know, full off-road trucks have a completely different suspension and drivetrain. The bottom line is this: that could be a great truck, but we've had a lot of people look at it, including ourselves, and really, we're not the only ones with this problem. If we can't get it figured out, well, we'll present those options in the next video. We really appreciate you checking out the Bronco though. If you have any comments or questions about the truck, let us know, because this is one of those situations where of all the cars we've ever been involved with, this truck has given us the most headaches. In the next video, I'll go more in depth about the transmission and why exactly we think it's stuck in third gear and why exactly it's such a problem. I know if there's anyone watching this video right now, you're probably going, really? That's the only problem? You guys don't sound like you're too good with cars or trucks, or the people you're working with don't sound like they know a whole lot. But I can get into that and I can explain that. It's actually more complicated than it sounds. Also, I really hope we can get this Bronco working so we can have some good journeys with it, and you can come along with us as we take it off-road, put it through its paces. Really, it's more about off-roading. Actually, we really want to get it off-road, at least on some trails. Hopefully we can get it hooked up so it can tow. We really want to use the truck. We don't want it to sit around and collect dust. If you would like to... Okay, here we go. If you would like to continue following us on this journey, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. That way you'll stay up to date as we release new videos and give you progress on how we're doing with our cars. And eventually, we want to get to the track and see your cars. We want to find out what you're driving. We'd like to find out how you've modified your car or kept it stock, and how you do around the track. That is really the part of the channel that I'm really most looking forward to, is finding out what you're driving, how you like that car, and you sharing with us your experiences. And for you to share your experiences with your car or project car, whatever it is, because we love to learn and we want to find out how much fun you're having in your ride. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night. Be well. There's the old dash from the Bronco. Oh, this is so tacky. This is the worst. This is just the worst. Look where this is. Oh, all of this is just so terrible.
You know what else is a lot of fun is Beauty has leaks all the way through the windshield here. Obviously the seal isn't holding. and it's leaking not only on my pants right now, but all over the steering wheel, and all of this dirt and junk is coming off a wet, old, peeling steering wheel. And I got water coming through here. It is just, oh, beauty, you're just such a pleasure.